Ladies and gentlemen, today, wacky sports from across the globe go head to head to determine the world's ultimate wacky contest. Please welcome your hosts, Amberley and William Gill. This is the Wacky World Beater Awards, the Wackies.
Hello everybody, so good to be here. And Amberley, can I start off by saying you look fantastic?
Thanks, Gilly. This dress is actually from the Belgian bathtub regatta collection.
What's that? How good does Gilly look in a suit? Oh, stop, but I do look good. And Amberley, I'll tell you what, you know what else has been good? This year of wacky sports has been extraordinary. And today we'll be handing out the winner of the world's wackiest event.
That's right, Gilly. Throughout the season, we've rated each of our events in terms of their grossness, originality, laughs, and difficulty. If they've scored over 20 points, they receive this golden farty marty. But under 20 points, and they receive this mouldy cheese prize.
That's right, and we handed out a total of 12 golden farty marty winners. Let's have a look.
The 12 sports, and in no particular order, are gravy wrestling, bathtub regatta, air guitar, bog snorkeling, black pudding throwing, birdman challenge, Highland games, pumpkin regatta, gurning, foam run, creative bike race, and dark sum.
But only the top 5 scoring events will be in contention to be awarded the world's wackiest sport. And we'll reveal those throughout the show before announcing the winner at the end.
But the Wackies aren't just about one winner. They're a celebration of all things wacky. So throughout the show, we'll be rewarding a whole bunch of other awards.
That's right. Through the course of the series, we did a lot of wacky things and we met a lot of wacky people. But none of them wackier than this guy. When we landed in Worthing, England for the Birdman flying event, I was terrified to discover the platform was the size of a 3-story house.
I'm here 10 metres up on the pier, about to do my practice run before tomorrow, and I am freaking out.
Luckily for me, though, my alter ego, Lord Gillington, was willing to quite literally jump to my rescue. Not only did he score a top prize, but he did it wearing a great suit. He's my hero, and he's here tonight. Please give it up for Lord Gillington!
Oh, over here. What a splendid pleasure it is for you to have me here today.
Lord Gillington, it's great to see you again.
Yes. You see, aviation's been in my family for many years. I think it was my great-great-aunt, David, who once flew from Wales to Scotland, only harnessing the power of 1,000 geese.
You know what, on that note, how about you do the honours for us?
Yes, no worries. The first nomination for the world's wackiest sport is the Worthing Birdman Championships.
And what a beautiful day Worthing put on for us. The English water was pretty chilly, but that didn't stop flying cars, married couples and superheroes taking the leap in the Kingfisher class.
Not forgetting young Amberley, of course, with the longest ever recorded run-up.
I can fly!
And yet it was Ron Freeman's epic 141-metre flight that stole the show.
Congratulations.
While your 7.5-metre leap was good enough to win the Kingfisher class.
And take home a lovely, shiny trophy.
You're all right, England, you're all right.
Yes, it scored highly for originality, and it was extremely wacky. And that's why, good people, this event qualifies as the first of our 5 contenders for wackiest world-beating contest ever. But will it take out the top prize? Find out later.
Well, winning the Birdman Rally with a dodgy accent and coat is pretty wacky, but how will that compare to our nominations for the most unconventional approach to a sport?
Wacky World Beaters Most Unconventional Training Award.
Yes, I know you're watching professional sports, people of the world, so take note. This is training as you've never seen it before.
Tackling a strongman, head-banging lessons, and monkey studies are just a few that come to mind. The rest, I'm trying to forget.
Let's give it up for number 5, gurning training.
Gurning is an ugly base-pulling contest held in England's north. And to max my chances, I strapped a camera to my head and submitted myself to multiple G-forces. I hate fairground rides, and that's one reason this training scores the top 5 most wacky.
Oh, make it stop. Let's cross over to number 4. It's me in a bucket.
All the best ideas happen in a bucket, Ambo, like training for the German pumpkin regatta at a gymnastics class.
Makes perfect sense.
Yes, the training for this race was all about balance. And while we're here, let's just see me nail that forward flip. Boom!
I think it's time we chucked a little more Lobo in the mix with our number 3. Over in England, I decided the best way to train for the Birdman jump was to literally fly.
That was so crazy.
And over to number 2, my bout with junior sumo wrestlers ahead of the Nagasaki speed eating competition. Sumos eat 2 massive meals every day, and in order to learn their dinner table secrets, I had to prove my worth in the ring first.
And finally, it's number 1. It's onion eating training. I'll let the vision speak for itself. You're my best friend. Amberley and Kevy B take on the world.
Do you know what I love about you? You've got so many layers. So appealing.
Oh, Kevy B. It was an emotional roller coaster for us, but you were the best onion with a face that I have ever eaten.
Only you would create an imaginary onion training buddy and then eat him, Ambo. Rest in peace, Kevy.
And now it's time to reveal the second finalist in the world's wackiest sport. My co-host, please.
Oh, sorry. Slow going in this thing. Look, I'll give you a clue. In the next event, I wore something similar to this when I was competing.
Ah, yes, I remember. It was the battle between mud and snorkel, the ultimate test to see who could conquer the murky depths. They came from all over England for a chance for bog. Can you just stop hopping for 1 second?
Sorry, I can't help myself. Let's just get on with it. It's bog snorkeling!
Bog snorkeling is a wacky contest in Wales where people attempt to swim a muddy ditch in the quickest time.
My right-hand man, Jack, took on the bog in a blaze of glory, winning the junior competition.
Congratulations.
And Ambo made an unprecedented second attempt in an effort to break the world record of 1 minute 23 seconds.
1:53. Good timing.
Oh, so close!
It scored highly for grossness, originality and laughter, but will it take out the top prize? Find out later.
Some quality bog snorkeling and some quality costumes, if I do say so myself.
That balloon ensemble is highly ineffective and completely ridiculous, which makes it a true Wacky World Beaters winner.
Well, let's see how it compares to the other outfits. It's time for the nominations for the most outstanding sports uniform.
Wacky World Beaters' most outstanding uniform. That's right, we didn't just do wacky things with wacky people, we wore our wacky as well.
From bright pink leggings to fluoro yellow shirts, we certainly stood out in the crowd. But our Wacky World Beaters workout gear didn't stop there.
Yes, there were kilts and gold bodysuits and fireman suits and hand hats and fancy dog dress and much, much more.
It was a hard slog picking only 5, but here they are.
Kicking off our most outstanding sports uniforms, these catwalk-worthy get-ups from extreme dog grooming in Japan. Tie-dye is on its way back, people. You heard it here first.
I'm not sure if your pooch agrees, so let's head over to Taiwan for the foam racing, where bunny meets bathrobe. And you know how much I love global robing.
Number 3, it's over to Finland, where our costumes helped us complete the transformation to air guitar superstars.
It's time to rock.
We can't go past number 2 without giving it up for the epicness that is my bog snorkeling balloon suit. So keen!
And my Doctor Who lookalike helmet that looked more impressive out of the bog than in it.
Can I get a drum roll? It's our #1 most outstanding sports uniform. The pudding and the sprout from Gravy Wrestling.
Lancashire sure did cop an eyeful. And Amber, I actually believe you took home best costume that day.
I did indeed, Gilly, but these works of art were short-lived. Foam and gravy do not mix.
Well, they do. It's just not very pretty.
Thank you, you're far too kind. And now it's time for us to meet our third contender as we search for the world's wackiest sport. And this event pushed the wacky boundaries a little bit further than most, and it did so on 2 wheels, much like Gilly over here.
You said it was a race bike.
Whatever, Gilly, stop your whining, just get out here. We'll do it properly, ring the bell. Ooh, sort of enjoying that a bit much now.
Yeah, pretty cool. The third nomination of the world's wackiest sport comes to you all the way from Taiwan. It's the creative bike race.
It's an event that sees competitors dress their bikes in the wildest way possible and ride them around a course in Darpu.
Yes, the race that stopped a nation.
Or just you, Amber.
Yes, taking one for Team Ambo there, but it's all part of the crazy fun that puts this event in the running to be named the world's wackiest.
What a handsome devil, am I right? Come on. Woo! Woo! Feel the company!
Ambo's win was pretty wacky, and the range of quirky bike creations helped this event to a high score for originality. But will it be enough to land the prize for the world's most wacky? Keep watching to find out.
Another extraordinary event, and oh yeah, another solid win for Team Ambo.
Look, I might not have won the race, but I certainly won over the hearts of all the locals with some hilarious spills and thrills.
Wacky World Beaters, thrills and spills. Now let's take a moment to relive one of our favourite events. One that's really turned wackiness into a professional contest. It's air guitar. And now, in a world first, they rocked it out in Finland, and for one night only, they return for an air guitar face-off. It's the Guillotine versus Amberella.
Welcome back to the Wackies. You're probably wondering why I'm hopping, and it's because I'm paying tribute to one of my favourite wacky sports in the world, the duck sum, one that I was actually crowned champion of. That's right, I'm #1.
Ah, it should have been me! Oh! It's now time for our 4th nomination for the world's wackiest sport, South Korea's duck sum.
I think I split my pants.
In case you missed it, this is duck sum, which saw me compete in the most epic grand final of the season.
Gonna get in everybody's face, be aggressive, be assertive, and just be so intimidating. Oh. My finals bout with the smiling assassin became a scream fest of mediocre proportions. While in a never-before-seen doubleheader, Gilly faced up to his mentor, Sam.
Let's go hop around, let him dance, make him work for it.
Yeah, San's only South Korea's #1, and yep, that's me beating him. I scored highly at duck sum, and duck sum scored highly for difficulty, laughs, and originality. But is it the world's wackiest? We'll find out soon.
Now, this is a look that I love to wear. But now it's the most important part of the entire show for me. It's the award of individual achievement in wacky sport.
That's right. For every event that we competed in, one of us was crowned the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to find out which one of us took out the title overall.
Mr. Khan, head judge, who won out of Amberley and myself?
I think we got it. He's like, it's over. I think he does. Yeah.
Yes, Khan, give it here. The winner is... 2 pounds. Come a long way, but 2 pounds.
And we're going to present a joint prize to you.
Congratulations! Just what I wanted!
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You are both the winners.
Gilly, I'm a friend.
And I'm the Australian world champion now, aren't I? Unofficial.
Yes! The champion is Emily!
Yeah, OK, Ambo, that's enough. You only won by 1 point.
Let's move on and introduce our 5th nomination for the world's wackiest sport, gravy wrestling.
Take a plastic tarpaulin, some gym mats, and a whole bunch of weird costumes, and you've got gravy wrestling.
We're talking top shelf wacky here, folks. We didn't make it past the first round, but our gravy mates Trotty and Lisa took out both the men and women's titles in style.
Oh, congratulations! Whoa! Gravy's still everywhere.
It scored highly for grossness, but is it the world's wackiest? We'll find out soon.
Well, that was a pretty fun event, although I do have to admit, didn't like the gravy in my eyes and my nose and my mouth and all over my body. Do you know what? Altogether, it just kind of grossed me out.
Quite frankly, Ambo, I don't think there's anything that doesn't gross you out. So you're definitely not going to like this next category, which is the most cringeworthy moments in wacky sport.
Wacky World Beater's most cringeworthy moment.
Where does one start when picking out the grossest parts?
Ah, tentacular!
It was pretty much nose to the grindstone 24/7.
When it came to Would You Rather, you name it, we ate it. And we even put it down our pants.
At number 5, it's getting stuck into a bucket of the biggest slugs I've ever seen in Ramsbottom, England.
It's like the worst lucky dip ever.
Number 4 is, oh yeah, I remember this one, bog catapult.
Is it mud or is it dirt?
Straight from the Welsh bog. We got it this morning. It's bog fresh.
Bring it on!
You heard him. Bog catapult, bog catapult, bog catapult.
Just get him in the face!
Moving right on over to number 3, make me look pretty, worm facial.
Just really gonna open up your pores.
They're in my pants! They're in my undies! They're in my pants!
But let's give it up for number 2 with, oh yes, Gilly again with a bowl of Thailand bugs. You can't stop this guy.
What's what? Shit! That was fantastic. We got some seconds.
And number 1 most cringeworthy moment, it's cow intestine on a plate. Oh, it's try.
Porridge.
Oh, stomach! Oh, no, don't. Oh!
Lovely carbonara. Just
Cow's
carbonara.
guts, cow's
Porridge. Never waste food. It's all right. You grow to love it. You'll grow to love it. What was going on there? All 5 of those were me. Did you do anything gross this entire series?
Yeah, remember that one time I ate that bug?
Oh, no, wait, that was you as well.
No, that's not on. Well, Lobo, it's time to even up the score because I've organised a very special awards show, Would You Rather. It's like any other Would You Rather, except it's served on this awesome silver tray. So, would you rather chug some gravy or have a mushy peas facial?
Gilly, I'm not doing that, man.
Lobo, you gotta do it. spent hours making this gravy. Just have a little bit.
Okay, fine, give me a little bit of gravy.
All right, a little bit of gravy, a little bit of gravy.
I'm only gonna taste a little bit.
All right, just a little bit of gravy. You're gonna love this.
Okay.
How's it taste? Oh, that is so gross. And speaking of gross, let's check out some of the events that were awarded the Mouldy Cheese Trophy from the season that was.
In the world of Wacky, mold isn't such a bad thing. It's just not as good as gold. So let's give it up for the green guy. Pole climbing, haggis eating, onion eating, cup stacking, dog grooming, speed eating, and taekwondo dance.
Keep on reaching for wacky glory, guys. We believe in mold.
That gravy came out pretty quick.
Nothing of it, I wash up fast. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. Which event will be named the world's wackiest sport?
Let's recap the nominations.
Bog snorkeling, direct to you from the Welsh wetlands, now lightly sprinkled with lard and 1 or 2 tiny pink balloons.
Next up is gravy wrestling and home of the high-powered fireman shower.
Birdman challenge. You kept us mean, keen, and a little green around the gills.
Creative bike race. So many fond memories. Except for that part.
And finally, the last nomination for the world's wackiest sport is Duxum. No one looks good doing this, so embrace the awkwardness.
And the winner of the Golden Gnome of Gnomes, the fartiest of all Marties is... Bog snorkeling!
If only I could hug you now, Bog. Feel your boggy caress just to show you how happy I am. Congratulations, Bog Snorkeling. We present you with this, the ultimate farty Marty.
And standing by right now, live from Wales, we have the winners. So congratulations, Bog Snorkeling, the world's wackiest sport.
As we say goodbye, let's have a look at some of the best loser punishments we saw this series. That's all from us now. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. Ah!
Oh, yuck! You're smelling shoes!
Oh, Amber, there's something wrong with your feet, mate.